What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Gulf Coast Premodern gameplay series, where in today's episode, we're going to be watching me, Bobby, playing Burn, taking on Juju, also known as Julian, playing White Weenie. Let's take a second to get into the decks. Today, I'm on Burn, and this deck is about as honest as it gets. Every card is here to make the opponent's life total disappear. I've got classic 1-mana pressure from Jackal Pup, Mog Fanatic, and Grim Lavamancer, backed up by the cleanest burn spells in the format: Lightning Bolt, Incinerate, Fire Blast, Seal of Fire, and Urza's Rage. But this isn't just goldfishing. Rishadan Port and Wasteland let me steal tempo, while Curse Scroll gives the deck real staying power once both Juju and I are low on resources. Simple plan, brutal execution, point damage upstairs, manage the board only when I have to, and try to end the game before Juju gets to breathe. On the other side, Juju is on White Weenie, and this deck is all about efficient creatures, protection, and making combat as painful as possible. Savannah Lions starts the pressure early, while Silver Knight, White Knight, Paladin on Vec, Soltari Monk, and Soltari Priest give the deck a ton of hard-to-answer threats. Mother of Runes makes removal awkward, Whipquarter helps punch damage through, and Crusade can turn the whole board into a very fast clock. There's also some nice utility here, with Soul Warden, Weathered Wayfarer, True Believer, Mishra's Factory, and very clean interaction in Swords to Plowshares. Simple plan, strong execution. Build a protected board, attack from tricky angles, and make the opponent answer every single creature. All right, man, we are back. What is up, dude? 3 in a row.
Back at it again, man. Let's go.
Who are the kids and what are they recording, brother? How about a little Sligh versus White Weenie for today?
Yes, sir. We got known juicer Juju Moffat against that mean guy, Bobby.
He's really mean to children. He's super rude to them. No, dude, Juju is an absolute all-star, bro. Love this kid. I'm so glad to see that he is excited to come out and play Magic, especially Premodern. You got to be careful, man. This kid knows what he's doing.
He does.
He's a great Magic player, man. And I love to see that he's wearing one of our pins on his shirt. Total team player, bro. All right. So I won the die roll there off camera. I'm starting off with just a little Mog Fanatic. Juju's gonna drop a planes and say go. Yeah, so this is actually the list that Stu did really well with at LobsterCon, the infamous Orcish Librarian list.
Also, shout out to that guy. That guy was awesome.
Oh yeah, he was super cool,
Chatting
dude.
with him outside was so cool. Austin,
Yeah,
Texas, represent.
Yup, absolutely, bro. Yeah, those are the Romancing the Stone guys. They were all super cool all weekend. Okay, so I dropped a port into a Lava Man, and then Juju's gonna pick another card up. He's gonna drop a pro red guy. Notably, it does have shadow though, so no blocking, but it is pro red.
It's very important.
Yep.
His deck is almost designed to beat red decks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to play Seal of Fire, and I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing for 2 damage.
I did see him draw the mom there and hold it, which is smart.
Oh yeah.
Try and make you use that Mog on something else.
Oh yeah. Okay, coming in there.
On a 17. Oh, there's a lion.
Yep.
And a whip
I
quarter.
think he'll play that this turn. Yeah, whip quarter line. I mean, he's got a pretty solid hand. A lot of creatures. Another pro red guy.
Other Soltari?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So he's gonna throw his lines down, and then I think he might play the mom out. Okay.
On the end of my turn, or on the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice.
So he's gonna come in for 2. Get me there for that. I can't do anything about it.
I'm also going to sacrifice this to deal 2 damage
And I'm gonna sack this and take out the Savannah Lions because I know that can get out of hand. And it looks like I'm sacking this here. Get him at 2. I think I kind of see the. I think I see the line. Take another 3 here. This deck, I gotta say, man, this deck was a lot of fun to pilot. I love red. I love burn. Every time you draw a card off the top and it's another burn spell, you just feel like you're doing the thing, you know?
There's the hammer.
Yep. The old hammer coming down. Take 3 again.
Coming in.
Yep. And I'm just going to do this now.
Gonna hit it for 2.
Yep.
Yeah, don't even care about that mom. Say the mom.
No, I think if I don't think I was supposed to even hit the Savannah Lions there. I think I was going to win the race, you know, at that speed. I think I just needed to probably let it go, but you know, wanted to be certain. I mean, he could have any number of, you know, swords to plowshares.
This card says that I can pay a red mana and tap it, and then I can
So
X out
he
two
is
cards from my
going to
graveyard.
decide on getting this whip quarter down, I think, now.
But I cannot target this because it's got protection from red. And I can't really target
So
this.
I think, okay, yeah, what he's doing here is he's asking me how the interaction works, which is a really big thing to do. And I think, you know, any Magic player, regardless of your age, you know, if you're new to a format, new to a deck, if you're not certain of what something does, you should always ask your opponent at least to explain to you what the card does. They don't have to tell you what they intend to do with it, but you should fully understand what each card is capable of doing. And if you don't know and they don't want to tell you, or they don't tell you in an adequate way, totally okay to call a judge. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, absolutely. That's just good sportsmanship.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
and
should be
obviously
very clear on what your
aside
cards
from
do.
the fact that I agree, and aside from the fact that, you know, I like Juju, you know, I think it's great that he's there playing. His dad's there with him. His dad's playing a match off camera here. You know, I want to make sure that I'm doing the best job that I can to explain to him absolutely without a shadow of a doubt. He understands what's going on, because I don't want him as a new player, somebody new to the format, to feel like, you know, yeah, I went and played, but I didn't really know what any of the cards did, you know, and it just felt like, you know, I never had a grasp on what was going on. So I want to avoid that at all costs. So he's setting himself up here to try to control the Lava Man a little bit. I see that I sort of have to use this now while that's got summoning sickness, because if I don't, then I'm not going to get a chance to use it. So dealing 2 there. And I think I just say go. I think I just have enough burn in hand to get the game over with.
Yeah.
So
you
it looks like he drew a lot of
Incinerate,
lands.
Seal
Yeah.
in hand, so it was very funny. Juju was playing against Welder Prison, and he was not having a good time, but he was being really funny about it, and he kept saying he wanted to commit tax evasion. He wasn't trying to pay his taxes. And it was cracking me up. I was sitting beside him the whole time. It was cracking me up.
I did hear him say, okay, so he's attacking because he knows it's got shadow, so he can't block with it. So he's just trying to figure out, you know, can he get it? Yeah, he's like, you know what? Since you can just activate this guy in response, I might as well just get in and hit you and hope that you've got some lands in hand. No, yeah, I overheard him playing against that deck, and he just kept saying, "This is so stupid. You're just wasting my time." You're just wasting my time. Oh, Drew the Librarian. So here I'm telling him that I'm sacrificing the seal to deal the final 2 points of damage to him. And he has a sword. He has a swords to plowshare in his hand.
Oh.
And I'm like, you'll see me here. I'm like, wait. You know, hold on. let's think about this, because I'm going to deal 2 to you, but in response, you know, you can Swords to Plowshare your own guy to gain the life if you want to, you know. And he didn't realize that you could do that. And he's like, okay, I'm going to do that. Then it was at the exact moment I realized, well, then I could just activate the Lavamancer, you know.
Yeah.
So the way to get around that really would have been, in response to me cracking that, was to tap my dude before that happened, you know, so that I didn't have the cards in my graveyard, and then swords it.
Yeah.
So I didn't even see that at the time, but wanted to make sure that, you know, he has a full understanding of what his cards do and how he can play around, you know, give him the best shot to do good. And we'll see him start going to sideboard here. And it's funny because he's like telling me now, he saw the Tormod's Crypts in his deck, and he's like, these are going to ruin your day.
This creature can block.
Okay, so jumping ahead here a little bit, it looks like it was, yeah, he started off with a Lions and then went into the Sultari the previous turn. I just played a Lava Man. Passed.
So gotta ask, did the Librarian ever come up in any of your games?
It did, but my opponents were so afraid of it that they killed it as soon as they had the chance. They did not let it live. I never got to activate it, but the fact that they didn't want to see it activated, so they just made sure that they had removal for it.
That's interesting.
So Juju just kind of going ultra wide here.
Yeah, he is committing.
And I'm telling him, crash in for 4, buddy. You got it, man.
My turn. On your end step, I'm going to deal 3 damage.
So I'm bolting him. I realized that at this point of the game, you know, I don't think I can afford to start killing off his creatures with the bolts, because it's just dealing 3 damage to face versus using that to deal 3 damage to a creature feels pretty bad when the Lavamancer does the same job for for not having to lose that point. So here I'm still just kind of going face. And I think I'm figuring, you know, I think I can win this race is kind of what's going on in my head there. Because I have the Anarchy in hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I have the mana, so I just have to survive this turn. I'm going to play an Anarchy.
Oh, he has the Crypt.
He does have the Crypt.
This is going to make him so happy too, isn't it?
I know, it really is. And so he didn't want to use it right away. He played it right away, but he didn't want to activate it right away because he was worried that I told him now would not be a bad time to do it because I'm tapped out, you know.
Yeah.
So he's deciding, should I do it? Should I do it?
So he's going to untap it a couple more times, or is he?
He's gauging my reaction.
Looking. Yep. He's feeling it out. He's putting the feelers out there.
How we doing?
Exactly.
Oh, little 3-finger touch. No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
2 at a time. 2 cards for 2 damage, and I have to pay a red. So right now
I mean, the one card you don't want to see right now is Worship.
now and get rid of these, but
Yeah, for sure, which he does play. He does play those. So, and I know that. So I am worried about that as a possibility. So he's gonna just get in here with everything, I think, except for the mom.
Okay. No blocks. So I'll take
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I say I'm just okay to take it. I'm at 8.
my turn.
How's the pro red working out, Bobby?
His dad walks over at this point and says, "Oh, pro red, buddy." Just right as soon as I played this. Oh no! And then he looks at his dad and he's like, "God dang it!"
He's like, but Pro Red, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Juju, I didn't
Yeah, I did feel pretty bad about doing this because you want to teach him. It's not that you ever want to let him win. You want to teach him that this is how the game is played, and that sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But you can't help but feel bad.
Yeah.
Undoing all of his progress. He felt. I think he felt. He plays a lot of standard, and I think when he's playing standard, he likes it better because his deck, I think, is a little more powerful in standard just because of the nature of the cards. But
Comes back as a land. Yeah, nobody's tapped. Yeah, he's just chilling.
Yeah,
So
standard definitely is a lot more powerful.
My turn.
yeah, so I
in
think
some aspects.
in some aspects, yeah. It's just that every card has text, in standard, and
Renting it for turn. I like that. All right.
so here I'm just gonna
Pay 1 and exile 2 cards.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate this, and now he's like, okay, well, should I pop the crypt? And I'm like, well, I'm doing this so you can do it in response, but it's a part of the cost, to activate this. So we'll see what he draws here. Okay, so he's got a mom.
Yeah, make sure you untap.
I'm
Untap
reminding
his
him that
other
he needs to
manas.
untap. Yep. Now he's gonna. I think he should have untapped one other land.
Yep. He overpaid for that mom.
All right.
Yep. I'm gonna take it. I'll go to 4.
My turn.
Oh, that's alright. It evened out in the end.
Yeah.
This is factory untapped.
I had 3 cards before. I used 2 of them for that ability.
Oh yeah, I can see people on
You are at
Yeah,
4,
I do.
though.
I do
That's-
really hope that we see more of him coming out and playing in the monthlies. He loves the game of Magic, which is I think great because
I mean, you know what? Why not
he.
stall that?
Okay, so now he's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this now. So because if you play one more spell, you're gonna be able to do it again. I don't want you to do it again. So okay, no problem.
And you could have been really mean and incinerated. And, well, I guess your Lava Man's
I'm gonna
tapped.
deal 3 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
So I'm gonna deal 3 to him here.
8 to 4.
You tap your land.
Oh, I think I called him on that. Make sure that's tapped.
My turn.
Yeah. Don't go getting
Another
fancy
mountain.
on me, buddy.
Yep. I've now got six mana. I can almost overload my Urza's Rage.
6 minute you? Why?
And you have the Fire Blast.
Yep. So I think I'm priced. I'm trying to figure out how I can, like, what's the optimal line here, and I think it's play the Librarian and even
Do you have a
fire
librarian?
off.
Yes, I'm just gonna.
I think you just have Mountain Fire Blast.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Flooded over here. Bro, it's always the same. I pour the same.
So right now, you guys are... Well, he's at 2, and you're gonna be at 2, if not 1.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
So yeah, you can just Fire Blast Lava Man on your next turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, can I do this ability whenever? Like on your turn too?
So here I think he's just asking
So I'll guess.
how this works if he wants to attack and he wants to give it protection from red.
You take it. You are.
Tell him no problem. I'm gonna go to 2. So I think I just Fire Blast Lava Man.
So I'm gonna cast Fire Blast by sacrificing 2 mountains instead of paying for it and deal 4 damage to you.
And that puts me at exactly 4 cards in graveyard.
Yep.
Do that.
And then I'll
Yeah, I think you're gonna sacrifice
Activate it.
those. Wait, can you only do it once?
yeah, but then this is on your end step, right? So I'm gonna do that. So you'll go to 2,
Yeah.
and then I'll untap and I'll do it again.
Tap, shoot you.
I'm sorry, Juju.
Oh, I apologize to him. I said I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, and he had the warmth
that was the
off
worship.
the top. No, it was a warmth.
Yeah.
Oh, heartbreaker, man. Absolute heartbreaker. Sweet kid, and, hate to see him not come in first place and win every single game, but I do hope he keeps coming out and sticks with it, man, because, He's a good Magic player.
I do too. Yeah, and he'll be a great Magic player one day.
That's right. I always tell him, man, when you make it to the Pro Tour, you got to shout me out.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right. Well, hey, man, this was fun. Let's do another one soon, huh?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Cool. All right, man. See you guys.
All right. See ya.
Take it easy.